welcome back to my channel. So today we created this glam eye look using the ABH Soft Glam palette. I do talk about some of the products I use in this video, but I also will tag them below so you can see and snag any of them that you would like. I absolutely am loving this everyday soft glam with a little dewiness to it because dewy skin's in right now and I've been really loving it. My skin's been loving it. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me and discuss fitness motivation and things that you can do to not get demotivated and fall off track, which is very common for most of us who are on that journey. I hope you guys find this video very helpful and I hope you're able to relate to something or feel empowered or just connected to someone who deals with the same things that you do. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this look and talk fitness motivation, keep on watching. Good morning. We are getting ready to do some makeup. We're going to have motivation talk, glam, and all of the above. So I did start by priming my face. This is the ColourPop Set It Up primer, pretty fresh line, and I love this primer. I started using it most recently. It was gifted to me by ColourPop, but it sits so beautifully on my skin. It has that like soft airbrushed, almost like a blurring effect primer without that silicone-y feel. Goes on like lotion, does not have a scent. It has skincare in it. Like this is the holy grail for me right now. So of course for this glam moment, we're going in with the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. This is an OG, very old palette of mine, but I love it. So I figured I'd make this video more of like tips on how to stay motivated, things you can do if you're not seeing results, what to do on days where you just don't feel like working out, normal human things that can derail us from what our goal is. So I have to say, one thing I personally struggled with on my fitness journey was staying consistent because I wasn't seeing results. Like I was like, how come I'm not seeing the results, doing the work that I see these other influencers achieving? And it took me a moment to realize that my body's not their body. I'm personally like a big achiever. So like I set the bar for myself extremely high. And the problem with that is when I do and I don't achieve that goal, it automatically derails me and demotivates me and throws me off for wanting to continue going on, if that makes sense. Like it makes me feel like I will never achieve it, so why do it? But I had to shift my mindset completely when it came to that. I just want to say that that rose in that palette is such a beautiful color. The obvious first tip I have is don't compare yourself to somebody else. Just don't. Take everything with a grain of salt. Follow advice that you see. Implement it. Try it. If it doesn't work, adjust it to make it fit you. Because when you compare yourself to somebody else and you're coming in on their chapter like 5 of their journey, but you're chapter 1, you're going to set yourself up for disappointment, because that's exactly what I did. You literally have to separate the mindset where like, I'm not there yet, but I'm going to be. Second piece of advice I have is set small goals. I want you to set and obtain one large goal. What is your end goal and what is something you want to achieve out of this? If you want to gain 5 pounds of muscle, if you want to just tone out, whatever your main goal is, set that. But don't think you're gonna get there in like a month. You have to set small goals. I want to gain 5 pounds of muscle in a year. Depending on how your body works, you may be able to do that quicker or not quicker, but you're not going to set the bar where like I'm going to gain 5 pounds in a month, because your body needs time to adjust and you need to learn how your body reacts to what you're doing with it in order to obtain that goal. Okay, well, if I'm going to do 5 pounds of muscle in 1 year, let me start with a baby step of gaining at least a half a pound of muscle in a month. Even if it's a small goal that you'll know that you'll obtain, set it, make it, and then keep going. Because if you hit that goal, I promise is going to really, really motivate you and make you feel good because you accomplished that little piece of part of your journey. The next step is take out the excuse of I don't have time. I definitely know that we all have busy schedules, and adult life is very, very hectic. Like, I know. A lot of people have kids our age, a lot of people have adulting responsibilities of taking care of parents or working 2 jobs. But I promise it doesn't take 6 days a week in the gym to accomplish this goal. I try to find the time to make sure I hit the gym 3 to 4 times a week. And if for 1 week I can't hit 4 days and I only hit 3 days, it doesn't derail me. If there's a week where, like, say during my womanhood time, I'm having a really rough few days and I end up only making it to the gym once that week, I'm fine with that. I don't allow myself to punish my mind when it comes to things like that. I listen to my body. If I feel like I don't have the strength to do something because my body's telling me it needs rest and it needs nutrients, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because once I head back to the gym, I'm gonna give it my all. It doesn't even need to be straight weightlifting. You can weightlift 3 times a week. You can do home workouts. You can go for walks, go to the park with your kids, do some heavy like resistance training at the park while your kids play. You can use the monkey bars to your advantage. You can bring resistance bands, jump ropes. There's things you can do to keep yourself active. It definitely needs to be like a fall in love with the process, and don't be too hard on yourself because we are human. Overcoming roadblocks will be a challenge, but if you just tell yourself that it's temporary and it's not the full setback or the complete stop, it will change everything. And I also will say that building a solid foundation is extremely important when it comes to starting any type of fitness journey. Foundations like finding a community to keep you motivated and keep you in tune with literally your goals and keeping you on track and helping you on the days where you feel like you're having a rough day. Fueling your body, making sure you got your nutrition down packed, and really figuring out what your macros need to be. Are you fueling your body correctly for your workouts and able for it to perform? There'll be some days where you go to the gym and you'll feel weaker than others. What did you do differently? Did you eat enough? Is your body sleeping enough? Are you working more than normal? I have to say, this soft pink eye gets me every single time. It's one of my go-tos. Between smoky pinks and smoky browns, it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and I've been using just this instead of foundation, and it's giving me the perfect light, dewy coverage that I really, really love. Also, I know another thing that people really talk about is going to the gym. Some people feel like self-conscious when they go. They don't know what exercises to do. They don't like the crowds. They just feel like they're being watched, which I promise you're not being watched. And if you are, it's only out of admiration. Remember that. Tell yourself that. We have to stop letting the thoughts of others stop us from achieving our goals. The next thing is to hold yourself accountable in any way that means, whether it's writing daily motivations on a whiteboard in your house. I just have to point out, you can see how dewy the e.l.f. Halo Glow is by itself. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of setting powder, translucent setting powder. This is the Too Faced one. Like, even with the setting powder, you can still see a slight sheen through it, which is perfect because I hate when I set my face and it looks so drying and cakey. Setting spray, A1. Just like the primer, the setting spray literally just made my skin look like a literal glazed donut. Also, if you're a lash girly but you struggle to put on lashes, go pick yourself up some Ardell press-ons. They are game changers. They go on so easily. I'm about to show you what my eyes look like. So this is without lashes. I just curled and added mascara. So I already did one eye so you can see how they look. And then now I'm gonna go do the second eye. So I grabbed one kit and used the 14 millimeter for the outer edge of the eye. It's all in the wrist. So there's one. Now I'm gonna take that same kit and go in with the 12. And what you wanna do is create a very taper in as you go into the inner corner. It creates not only the cat eye effect, but it also just blends better. And these already have glue on them. So literally, once you get them in place, you just gotta press them down. So this is what it looks like when they're tight lined and stuff. And I just love the effect that they give. They also blend in seamlessly because you don't have to worry about a strip, and they're comfortable. So now I'm gonna do a lip combo. When I'm going to the gym, I don't like to go super heavy or dark with any type of lippy. I tend to keep it pink and neutrals. You won't see me with like a bold color or like a bright red. So today I'm going to go in with a light combo. This is the ColourPop lip liner in 951, and we're going in with the Lancome. This is their lip balm, but it's tinted. I believe this one's called Don't Be Shy. It just has a number 26 on it, but I believe it's called Don't Be Shy. I love these Lancome lip balms. They were gifted to me. I got 4 in a set. And they just give you that like Aquaphor style, very moisturizing, but they give you like the perfect tint. So this is the final look. I am obsessed with it. These are the tones I tend to always resort to, either the pinks or the browns. They just are so quick to do and they go with everything, and I'm just so obsessed. This palette is always a good choice for your everyday looks. You want glam, if you want regular, it's perfect. I don't even know if they still have it anymore, but I'm pretty sure they do because it's an OG for Anastasia. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really wanted to do a get ready with me, but also discuss motivation and things you can do to keep yourself on track on days even when it feels tough. It is so important to find the things that drive you to keep going, even if it's something small, and finding your community to help you and realizing that it's going to take time. You have to trust the process. You have to fall in love with the process and just know that the results are going to take time to see. And don't rely on watching that scale, because your scale will not always be your best friend and not always accurate. It fluctuates a lot, and it could be fluctuating for muscle gain. It could be fluctuating for hormone changes and water weight gain and all that. It's very easy to be demotivated, and I get it because I have been in those shoes. But please, please don't give up on yourself. Your health is your most important thing. Every day, do a little something to benefit and do something to keep you on a healthy track. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.